They're in the gate. And they're off. They raced over 1,600 metres, and it was a slow beginning for Real World, who trails them in the early stages. Also dropped out early as Bandwidth, last year's runner-up, from his wide draw. It is Conflict, last year's third, is the one who goes on as they go towards the turn into the back stretch. Giving chase is Brave Emperor racing in second. To the inside is Hogan, who is in third. Lil Frank between rivals in fourth, and General Panic around the outside is in fifth position as they make their way down the back stretch, and they're very tightly grouped, with Conflict being held together on the inside rail. Brave Emperor is right on his shoulder. A little bit wide to those. General Panic has worked into third. Hogan is keen up against the inside rail in fourth. Lil Frank is racing in fifth. Monapia sixth, but is out deep on the track. On the inside rail is Real World, who creeps a little closer, and they've got less than 800 to go as they go into the far turn. Emilianus is next in the field. Cairo is 3 deep, nudged along to get closer now by Ryan Moore. A length and a half back to on the inside, Stylish Performer, and at the back of the pack is Bandwidth. They're making the turn inside the final 600. Conflict now being ridden along to hold his lead. A slender one over Brave Emperor on the outside for Luke Morris, and these two have got a kick of 2 lengths now over Lil Frank. Then to the inside is Hogan. Cairo now sets down the wide outside with Monapia. Sticking towards the inside rail is Real World, but he's got a seam. It's Brave Emperor as they race now down towards the final 150. Brave Emperor and Luke Morris have the lead. Cairo charging down the wide outside, racing up towards the line. Brave Emperor holds on to win, completes his international hat-trick. Brave Emperor for a 10th career win. In second was Cairo, and it's very tight for the minor placings. The full result of Race 1, the Irish Thoroughbred Marketing Cup for Thoroughbreds, a Qatar Group 2, over 1,600 metres. First, number 3, Brave Emperor, ridden by Luke Morris. Second, number 4, Cairo. Third, number 11, Real World. Fourth, number 9, Lil Frank. And the fifth horse was number 2, Bandwidth. 3, 4, 11, and 9 with the numbers. The run time 1 minute 35.10 seconds. 1 minute 35.1. Race 1 is now official.
Yep, official. And it was a brilliant race ultimately, wasn't it? You see Luke just had a quick look over at the screen there. He was in the right position to kick. Now, we saw this yesterday on the track as well. For all, some winners did come from right off it. Just that little stalking position in behind was a good place to be. Obviously, the rail's back in today, so they were covering a little bit more ground yesterday. And it might mean that today horses are more willing to challenge on the wide outside because they're not covering quite as much ground. But this horse kicked at the right time, and he just had enough left in the tank. There's Cairo coming from off it with a barnstorming run down the wide outside. It's great to see Real World back in some sort of form as well. But ultimately, Brave Emperor has won on his travels again, and a huge well done to the team. We'll commence with a presentation shortly. Right, time for the presentation for our opening contest. It went to Brave Emperor, and a brilliant race it was. And to make the presentation for the Irish Thoroughbred Marketing Cup, please welcome from Irish Thoroughbred Marketing, the marketing manager, Alex Cairns. Thank you, Alex. And he will be presenting 3 awards. As ever, we go jockey, trainer, owner. And first of all, the winning rider, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Luke Morris. Winning trainer Archie Watson, and not with us out in Qatar, but collecting on his behalf. Please welcome Brian Ferrer. And the team from Midland Park Racing, how many want to go up? Should we send Well, I think we should send all of you. Why not? Off you go. The crew of Midland Park Racing, who absolutely love that. Huge well done for a successful international raid. Midland Park Racing, everyone. And of course, Tom Palin, who we heard from earlier on. So there we have it. Our first of 8 races today. $500,000 US purse for the Irish Thoroughbred Marketing Cup. And your winner, Brave Emperor.